Alright guys, welcome back to Clav Bricks. Today we're going to be doing another mock video. Again, this is the Spider-Man, the animated series mocks that we're going to go through. This episode is the Spider Slayer. It's one of my lesser enjoyed episodes and it's always a drag to get through these. So I really struggle with this one. But I tried my best to base it off a scene where the Spider Slayer comes and chases down Spider-Man in a party, and the Spider Slayer breaks through the roof and leaves this big open hole. This is the first time I've ever done a mech. So the spider doesn't look the most accurate, but I really tried my best to make it look somewhat mechish. And look, it's got 8 legs, so I'm proud of myself for getting that far. It's a pretty basic mock, this one, compared to the last one. I managed to do some detailing on the exterior side of the wall as well, so it's not just a flat wall at the back, just because I thought that if you actually look at the scene, it's sort of a curved building, so I thought I would include some curvature, which is why it sort of looks like that. And then at the top here, I had this idea that it was sort of on the top floor of the building, like the Spider Slayer wouldn't have fallen all the way down. I'm pretty sure it was on the penthouse, but I can't remember exactly. And I just had this idea to make this big crack sort of style opening. It doesn't really make any sense that these bricks are up here unless you're looking at it from this perspective, which is not my highlight. Like, overall for this build, I'd probably give it like a 5 to 6 out of 10. It's not perfect. It has a lot of work that needs to be done. Although I am happy with some details of it. Like, I think I'm good with the structural stuff. The floor is really empty at the moment, and it could use more to it if I had a better idea of how to set design. But I think overall, I'm giving it a pass. It's not perfect, but I'm going to give it a pass. So, like, if you look at the spider, for example, and you look at the pictures of the spider, the head isn't really shaped correctly, and there's no fangs or anything like that. I wasn't really sure how to do things like that. But for me, being able to get the legs right and being able to actually click it in with that piece here, that was an achievement for me. And for that to actually go in after designing that spider for like 3 hours, I was so happy and relieved. Like, I was so paranoid that it wasn't going to work. I'm just so glad it's over. Like, I will do my best to put a comparison up of the scene that I use. I don't know if there'll be any, and I don't know the logistics of actually copying it from the video, so I'll try not to do that, just so that whoever owns the animated series, I think it could be like Fox, to be honest, don't copyright me for the video. But yeah, look, it's a really basic design, but there just isn't enough content in that episode. I think it's a double-parter as well, so I'm not going to build the second part to it. But there's just not enough content to really make a mock on it, so I just did my best to focus on the mech as best as I could and just the scene. And then hopefully, as we progress, I get better at making mechs. I'll keep in mind that I need to work on that, just because I don't know how to use the Technic pieces and stuff like that. But again, no Spider-Man minifigure either, because I didn't think that it was necessary for the build. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate you guys sticking around. I'll see you guys next time.